Hello collectors, and welcome to my review of the Tamashii Effect Impact Effect. For this particular review I will be going over the beige version. There is a gray version which is identical except for the color. This is the first release in the Tamashii Effect line with a promise of more to come. So let's take a look at this effect piece and see whether or not it's worth adding into your collection. So to begin, the actual sculpting of the impact effect part, it's pretty sweet. It actually looks like it's some broken up ground. And to go along with the paint, at least on the beige version, it's, beige. There's this nice black wash that's found in the cracks of everything, so that way it looks like it's actually dirty and there's actually some serious impacting going on here, I guess you could say. Sculpting you can see on the side here, it kind of looks like a bowl. So the sculpting here is actually in place. However, when you flip the impact effect part over, there's no sculpt at all. You just get the little trademark symbol here, along with the production run indicator, B China, and you get the holes for the stage act arms. One of the cool features about the impact effect parts, both the gray and beige version, is that they are able to be disassembled and you can spread them out. So to begin with, you have the center part, easily pops out, and it's kind of like a puzzle to get it back in, but it fits in easily enough. So take that out, and then you have this outer ring here, and which can then be disassembled like so, and you get these little slots here, a little peg and slots, I guess you could say, so that way they disassemble entirely, so you can get 4 large parts out of the impact parts. But the cool thing about that, furthermore, is you can actually take some of the smaller parts out, so this way you can create more rubble. And each one of the outer areas has a part you can pull out. See, there's another one here. Slides back in. It's a little bit tight at first for me. If you saw my unboxing video, it took a long time for me to actually get this thing to actually work. So yeah, just be careful with that, so that way you don't hand it and break it. But reassembly, very easy, like so. And there we go. So if you take it apart, you can put it back together very easily. Now, another cool feature about the impact effect parts is that you have these little holes here on the bottom of each of the outside pieces, all 3 of them, and they are for the stage act arms, as I said. And you have 2 on the outside of each one, which are for the smaller tip, so this way you can insert them into, you can insert the stage act arm into a base, so this way you can have it on display, which I'll show later, for different effects and different scenes. And then you have the bigger one here for the base of a stage act arm, so this way you can have it displayed the opposite way, I guess. I'm not really sure what you would use that for. Maybe, say, stick it in the back of an Ultra Act Ultraman or something along those lines, but it's there if you should need it. So overall, the impact effect part, it's pretty great. Now, obviously, the only reason why you're going to be getting the impact effect parts, if you get them at all, would be for display purposes to create awesome scenes. So I'll take a few of my figures right now, and I'll create a few to show you just exactly what you can get out of the impact effect parts. So, buy it, skip it, maybe look for a deal. What should you do? Personally, as an effect part junkie, I love this thing. You can create a lot of cool displays and scenes with this piece. And at first, I was a little bit shaky at the $18 MSRP through Bluefin, but it was on sale on Amazon for $15.50, and I really couldn't pass it up, given, I had some leftover gift card money. And I gotta say, I'm very impressed with it. I thought it was going to be a little small, but it's about as big as my hand, and I got a big hand, as you can see. Here, better view. So you're definitely getting your money's worth, and it has a lot of small details in it and a nice wash, so that way it doesn't feel like you're just buying a hunk of plastic. You're actually buying something of quality. And with this, I gotta get the gray version, and I'm kind of sold on the whole Tamashii effect line. So if you're an effect junkie, like I said, this is definitely something you're going to want to pick up. The displays and scenes that you can make with this thing are absolutely endless.